Purim is the holiday where we learn how integral achdut, how integral unity is within Am Yisrael. You see, there's a question whether or not Achashverosh had jurisdiction and ruling over the entire world or only on segments of the world. While some believe, and even though it says in the Gemara Masechet Megillah that Achashverosh ruled the entire world, it's not agreed upon everyone. You see, because it says in the opening of the Megillah that he ruled over 127 countries, Medinot. And our sages say that actually the world is Ranav, 252 different countries put together, at least in his time. And so the Imam Loez also says that actually Achashverosh initially had ruled over 252 countries, but a lot of his people had a regime against him, and he lost 125 of them and was left with 127. And the question is, why is it that we all have to celebrate Purim? The Shulchan Aruch says, Hakol Chayavin. What is Hakol? Everybody. Hakol Chayavin B'kriyata. Everyone is obligated to read the Megillah. Why? Because we were all in the miracle, we were all saved, we were all nearly annihilated, but we weren't all. It wasn't the entire world. There is a book called Maaseh Rokeach on the Rambam. He brings in the name of the Mekubalim that the 12 tribes of Am Yisrael correspond to 12 expressions of God, 12 partsufim, and if one of these, or any one of these 12 partsufim, 12 faces, 12 expressions, 12 connections to the world are missing, then the world cannot be sustained. And he says that if you look at the Megillah, the first letter of the Megillah is the letter Vav, which is number 6. For the word Vayihi, the last word of the Megillah, and the last letter of the Megillah is also the letter Vav, also the letter number 6. For the last word is Zaro. Vav and Vav, 6 and 6, is 12. This comes to show us that the Megillah wants us to understand that all the 12 tribes are integral. We each need each other. We each have a very strong connection to each other, and therefore, even though maybe Achashverosh did not rule the entire world, but just because I am not in the problem of Achashverosh and Haman doesn't mean it's not my problem. It's still my problem. My other tribes, my other brothers and sisters are in trouble. They may die, something may happen to them, but it's my issue, it's my problem. Therefore, Hakol Chayavim B'Kriyat Megillah. Everyone has to hear, everyone has to participate even then, and now certainly also to remember the miracles of Kriyat Megillah, of Purim, and that's why we all have to read the Megillah. And I think in our times especially, by the way, this is all brought from the Kaf HaChaim, in our times especially, we have to understand how integral it is that we have brothers and sisters that are held captive in Gaza. We have soldiers that are giving their lives. We have families that lost their children because they're fighting to protect our land. We have people in the hospital, people losing limbs. Now they have to get new arms and legs and psychiatric problems and emotional issues. And they're away from their homes and they don't know what tomorrow will bring. And even the soldiers that are alive, it's just unbelievable. And we're so geographically, and maybe we're geographically far, we're distant. But we have to remember the holiday of Adar, the holiday of Purim, the month of Adar shows us we're all with each other. The 12 tribes, it starts with a Vav, it ends with a Vav. It doesn't matter if we're not there. It's our issue and it's our salvation as well. And B'ezrat Hashem, we pray and hope to hear good news to all of Am Yisrael. Amen. Have a beautiful day, everybody.